I'm Frank Pereira, and I'm from Coleman Consulting Group. And I'd like to talk a little bit about what shift workers like and what they don't. First, from an alternative schedule standpoint, the number one thing that people are looking for is more days off. The only way you get more days off and still get the same paycheck is you work more hours on the days you do work. This is why 10-hour shifts are so exciting for people. You work a couple extra hours every day and you get an extra 50 days off a year, basically 1 day a week more. But it's not all about days off. There are some things that are also very, very important. For example, predictability. It doesn't matter what schedule you have. If it's not predictable enough, if the time off that you think you have is not really time off. A lot of people work a schedule Monday through Friday, for example, but because business has gone up, they work every Saturday and half the Sundays, or worse. They don't find out if they're working Saturday until maybe Thursday afternoon or Friday morning. Very, very difficult to plan, very, very difficult to live like that, and that can be very negative. So increasing predictability is a big benefit for people. All right, weekends is obviously something very, very important for people. Most people want to get every weekend off if they can, or at least the maximum amount of weekends, because often families, kids, they go to school during the week and they have time off, and there are many parents that want to get that time off on the weekends. It's not for everybody. There are some people that would rather have time off during the week when there's fewer lines and they can get things done. But for the most part, weekends is a big thing for people. Flexibility is also very important. Can I trade? If I don't want to work on Tuesday, can I trade my Tuesday shift with my buddy and have him work on my Tuesday shift, and maybe I'll work Wednesday? Now, when I talk about what people want, I would be remiss if I didn't talk about overtime. Overtime's a huge issue for many people, and as we talk about changes and looking at things, people tell me, hey, I'm working too much, I need to work less, or I'm working too little, I need to work more. I'd be remiss if I don't talk about health and safety, and then there's a whole bunch of other things that are important to people, like rotation or non-rotation or many days off in a row. And those are details that you have to get into when you're designing the right schedule that works. So in the end, it's not about doing change for change's sake. You've got to do change that makes sense. And what people like and what they don't like is a big part of coming up with the right schedule that meets people's long-term needs. And so you have to incorporate the things that we're talking about here in the last minute or two into coming up with the right solution, combining it with health and safety, combining it with the needs of the business, and giving you a schedule that meets your long-term needs.